Simple things I learned in my life through simple teachings that my parents taught me, not only teachings that I got from Samoa, but mostly teachings from the Bible. I will never, ever be afraid to say that I love Jesus. You know, when I have family, you know, all of us have been there. When they want to go and party and they want to go clubbing, they say, bro, let's go. Let's go. There's a party down at the... But you know, as Christians, do you ever hear them say, hey, there's a massive rally down there, let's go. Let's go. It's because sometimes we get a bit ashamed. Don't be ashamed of who created you. I am not a perfect Christian. I tell you that my family know that. You know, it's like the old saying, they say, if I was to sleep in the garage, it doesn't turn me into a car. Huh? Just because we go to church, it doesn't make us Christians. But if there's ever a time now that we have to stick together, we can hear it on the radio, we read it in the paper, we see it on the news. Our families, they're messed up. It's because we're forgetting where we started from. My son, I never thought there would be a time where I would be taking my son in the morning to go to Sunday school. You know, and it's amazing where God has taken me in my life. And the one thing I also want to share tonight is just, please make the best of whatever opportunity that you get. Whatever opportunity that you have. You young people, you have heaps of opportunities falling at your feet. And when you get older, trust me, us, my generation and older than me, they will testify to this, that opportunities don't come as easy as you get older. Make the best of the opportunities that you get. I had no school C. I had no UE, no PMC. I had none of that stuff. But the one thing that I did have is I had parents that prayed for me every single day. You know, people know me as a laughing Samoan. But I'm human as well. Every time I talk about my parents, I cry. Because my parents sacrificed everything for me. Only if us young ones could know and realize and understand what our parents have gone through, what their parents have gone through to get what we have now, come on. Don't waste the opportunities. Never underestimate what you have. All I can do is make people laugh. But look at what my God has done for me through the gifts that He has blessed me, that I've done for my family, for my parents. You know, my parents are happy now. And I believe my parents, if your parents are happy, they live longer. Honest. And I stand here before you tonight, not just to make you laugh, but just to make you realize and just sit up and think about life. Too many of us have had cousins, family members who have taken their lives, cut short. But yet we are given the opportunity to live another day. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. The theme of tonight is, does God have a sense of humor? Now I talk about the theme. Right at the end. And God does have a sense of humor. You know, it says in His word that laughter is good for the soul. And my dad always wanted me to become a minister when I was a kid, because my dad comes from a whole line of deacons and laid preachers and ministers. But you know, my dad has seen me do what I do now. My dad said to me, I got my dad's blessing. He said, son, in Samoan, because his English is... He said, son, I love you because you are using what God has given you. And I may not be preaching in the normal way that we preach, that we see our ministers and our pastors preach, but I am using my gifts in a way in where I am spreading the gospel. I'm not a doctor like a doctor with a certificate thing and the thing where you hit. Boom, 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 boom. But if laughter is good for the soul, then I am a doctor in that sense. So I just want to leave you by saying that God loves you. Whatever difficulties and stuff that you go through life, we all go through a lot of hard times. But like I said, please do not underestimate what you have. Do not underestimate what your gifts are. If I can sing for you just a little gospel song, but I won't tonight. I'm going to sing for you a song, a Negro spiritual song that a church, a Whakasa church in San Diego sang for us when they came back in 1990 at our church. And it's a song that sums up my life. And when you hear the words, I'm sure we can all relate to it.